notes. Hi, this is Christian Mo again. I'm lead developer here at Tau Study Labs. We make games to just play with science. I hold a master's in mechanical engineering, so yeah, I mean, and focusing on simulation development, so pretty much I throw everything I can at making this as scientific as possible while still being fun. I mean, play with science is our goal. No one's going to play this game if it's not fun, but we think that there's some synergy there that, playing with science is more fun than just, playing with stuff. Anyway, so our first game is LithoBreak. If you haven't heard. And this is just a weekly stream that we put together, just to go over the recent changes. Partly just to get me more, time behind the webcam, but also just information on what we're doing. So, one thing we have and have had is a save and load feature. You can tell I've tested this a little bit. So instead of going through the intro yet again, I can just load up copy. And here we are. Oh. And this might not actually work. Yeah. That's interesting. So we still have some bugs.
To proceed, please boot up console.
Oh, wow. Alright, I guess we'll start from the beginning. Well, actually, I'll just jump right into free play because, yeah. Because what I have to show is part of this week is updates to the Windows in the console. We do have more plans for, stuff around the station, but that's going to have to... I was working on it like 10 minutes ago, but it's just not ready to show, so that'll wait for next week. But it's pretty cool. I think it'll add a lot of story content to the game. So next week, stay tuned. Right. One thing we've changed and we haven't actually put it in there is, you'll see there's no custom anymore. Oh. Is that working? That is working. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's... I need to fix that. It's checking that there's... Yeah, it's ignoring the first two. But it should be ignoring just the first one now. There's no custom anymore, so that, people are getting confused. Well, these should not be sliding. I'll fix that too. Oh. But people are getting confused what they are supposed to do here when it's really just should be information. Not really anything they need to do about this. Just, you're going to be gathering this and that, and so, yeah. Moving on. So it's, just simplifying the interface, simplifying what you do. I saw someone playing the game, and no knock on them, but they were just fiddling with the sliders, and it was like, oh, we want them to move on with the game, not just focus on this. And yeah, they didn't make all that much progress. So the other thing we've done is we've really changed how this printer window works and looks. We made it a little taller, yada yada. But we've also simplified how this looks. There's just one big graph here, or bar graph. And then you can also see what each of these require to hear by mouse overing. But it doesn't show it all the time, because you don't need that information all the time. But what you do need information is kind of a aggregate of all the things that you're selecting. So if I have a bunch of parts here, I want to know what's the kind of the worst case scenario. Oh yeah, cool new music. So currently they actually all have the same data behind them. That will change, except for the volume. Probably need to make these text a little bigger. But yeah, all these graphs will change, so that you'll know. You know, if I select something like the shoot here, these graphs will change to say, hey, one of these items, the lowest item, is actually cannot be made. So I should probably not make that. Hopefully this will be a lot easier to use. I think it was just very confusing. People were just clicking all the check marks they could and moving on without actually, you know, seeing some interaction there. So yeah, this is a work in progress. But yeah, we're making sure that there's some progress. Next thing was the Sifter, which I can just throw down right now. So the Sifter is seen. Anyway, the Sifter has seen some updates, mostly just to this bar graph here, or not bar graph. It's this slider here. So now you still have the same exact functionalities you did before, but it actually lines up the sliders now. Yay. But also you can pull down the top one, so you can actually select like a small sliver from the center and actually concentrate up your aluminum oxide if you want, especially if you start to sift it out for a little bit longer. That's the main change there. Oh yeah, and you've got the actual output rates. So you actually say, hey, you're getting 5% here, and that's actually going from 2 to 20 to 1. That checks out. These were all happening in the background, but we just didn't show it. So now we're just showing it. What else? Here we got one more. Oh yeah, I fixed the mixer window. I should have fixed the mixer window. I hope I checked this before I'm showing it on the camera here. Let's see here. So take that. Yep, looks good. Yep, okay, looks like it's working. And if you put 3 in here, it will actually switch to another graph. But yeah, these are all working. Cool. So the mixer now just has all the information you kind of expect from all the other windows, and then a resulting material. Let's see, it's worked, yeah. So, I don't know, I think this is really all I've got. Some weeks will have more content than others. This is just kind of a week where we have a lot of things planned and not much to show right now. But, I mean, progress is progress. The game is a little easier to play now. I mean, we haven't watered anything down. I mean, not if you consider, you know, getting rid of the custom setup, watering down, I don't know, maybe. But, I mean, the science is still there. The materials are still there. We're just simplifying how you interact with it. Because some of these topics are pretty complex. And we want this to be a game, not not a, hate to say it, but not an educational tool. We want this to be fun, fun focused rather than, yeah. Someday I'll divulge the whole background of why we went with games instead of educational tools, but yeah, I'll have to wait. But yeah, I meant to start with something else here. A little bit of fun. Back in 2019, we actually went to GDC and created all this, I don't know, kind of got prepared for it in an interesting way. Or actually made like little patches. Let's see if it shows up with some light. I don't know, just feeling like I should share this. Also some, patches of different styles. I don't know if you can read that. Tausay Labs Play with Science. And finally, I think people had some comment about someone saying this was my closet or something. I think that might be because of what's hanging in front. Get it? This is not my bedroom. This is our home office. But yeah, one thing that we made when we went to GDC was this lab coat. And Allie Thomas has one too, our artist. So we went to GDC wearing these things. I don't know. I think it turned out. It's got the patches on there, and yeah, I feel like a huge geek wearing this, but that's the point. We kind of stood out a little bit, but yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just fun. So I think that's all we've got for the week. It's been 1 week of that we've been available on Steam for sale. Been getting some very good feedback from content creators and players. It's really been great. So we'll continue to improve the game, get more content in there. Again, this music is just, I don't know, I like it. Anyway, Transcenders, very good music. So yeah, next week we'll have information on the inspector, which you'll actually be able to go in around the station and see a bit more information, background information. And yeah, I was working on like 10 minutes ago, or I guess more like 25 minutes ago. I'll be getting right back to that. But some exciting things coming. And also hydroponics. Allie's working hard on that. We really want to show that. We will. I'll probably get Allie on the stream so that she can actually, she's done the work. So she should be, I don't know, taking credit for it. Just being recognized for the work that she's been doing. So anyway, with that, I'm signing off. Hope you enjoy the game. If there are any feedback you have, we are eager to hear it. And yeah, see you around in the verse.